Yeah. Look, 5 a.m. the screen got a blue tint. Mapping the levels, I'm reading the blueprint. They're all hoping I'm seeing the movement. This ain't a gamble, this is improvement. I'm way past the hope it works. I'm in the zone where the focus works. They over leverage and go berserk. I see the pep pad, I know the perks. No emotion, I'm disconnected. The thesis is sound, the trade is selected. They checking the news, I'm checking perspective. Every entry I make is perfected. Click the mouse, I don't even doubt. Watch the red candle break down. They're taking nails, I'm taking a new route. I see the setup, I'm ready to clear out. Just print it. Print it. Account number looking like a phone digit. Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm in it to win it. I look at the chart and I tell it to print it, print it, print it. Okay, print it, okay. Every tick I touch goes vivid, goes vivid. They think I got a machine, I live it. I don't even check the account. Just print it, just print it, just print it. This ain't luck, this is repetition. This is chart time, this is ambition. This is calculated, pure conviction. Yeah, I already know the position, I'm the bad. Yeah, the one they dreaded. See that rally, I'm about to be headed. They all panic buying, misguided. I'm short in the top, cause I know where the smart money slid it. It's surgical, it's systematic. They're chaotic. I'm automatic, P&L looking cinematic. They blowing accounts. Symptomatic, yeah, I'm modest, but it's upside down. Everything I touch is a profit found. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. It's a different mindset, I'm in a different lane. Just print it. Print it. Account number looking like a phone digit. Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm in it to win it. I look at the chart and I tell it to print it, print it, print it, print it. Okay, print it, okay. Every tick I touch goes vivid, goes vivid. They think I got a machine, I live it. I don't even check the account. Just print it, just print it, just print it. They staring at the lines, they're frozen them execution. Focused, they're hoping. I've chosen the market's an ocean. I'm coasting, it's a different kind of quiet when you know to play before you short it. They see a ride, I see a died, I see what I want. I don't have to try it, I just print it. Print it, print it, print it, print it. Account number looking like a phone digit. Yeah, I'm locked in. I'm in it to win it. I look at the chart and I tell it to print it, print it, print it, print it. Okay, print it, okay. Every tick I touch goes vivid, goes vivid. They think I got a machine, I live it. I don't even check the account. Just print it, just print it, just print it. Yeah, just print it, just print it. Tell them again. Print it, print it, print it.
Was all that all I had to do?
Yeah, the screen turned green, I had to bag, so I cash it out. Wouldn't do it bad, but the devil on my shoulder said one more. Now I'm watching profits walk right out the door, and all I had to do was walk away. All I had to do was walk away. Now I'm bleeding red on a broken day. All I had to do. Sunlight coming through the blinds. Yeah. Got a different mission on my mind. Flip the screen on, coffee in my hand. Swear to God I'm gonna stick to the plan. First trade hits, it's a perfect play. Watching numbers climb, it's a brand new day. I hit my goal, I'm up, I'm good at that. Feeling in my blood like I knew I would. But I'm still sitting in this chair. Stared at the profit, just kept it in. My hands on the mouse, but my brain's in the clouds. It's way too quiet, I need the crowds. Need a high, I need a rush. The voice of reason telling me to hush. I was a king, I had a crown. Didn't know I was better. Screen turned green, I had them back. Swore I'd cash it out, wouldn't do it bad, but the trade, I'm feeling bold. It's a story that's been told. A little dip is fine, it'll bounce right back. Then I see the whole damn chart start to crack. Panic setting in, my hands they shake. Just one more trade, for heaven's sake. I'll make it back, I'll get it right. Now I'm just chasing in the broad daylight. From green to gray, from gray to red. All of the voices in my head, they're getting louder, screaming at me. Trapped in this hell that I just let me be. Gave it all back and then I gave some more. Numb to the bone, staring at the floor. The high is gone, replaced with pain. Stuck in the middle of the screen, turn green. I had them back, so I cash it out. Wouldn't do it back. The devil on my shoulder, said one more. Now I'm watching profits walk right out the door. And all I had to do was walk away. All I had to do was walk away. Now I'm bleeding red on a broken day. All I had to do was This ain't about the money, not really. It's the feeling that I'm my own enemy. It's a sickness, man, it's a damn disease. Brings a strong man right down to his knees. I had it all in the palm of my hand. The castle built on unstable sand. And I watch the waves just wash it out. Let me with the fear, let me with the doubt. Let me with the doubt. Yeah. Knew the screen was green, I had it back. Should've cashed it out, why'd I do it back? The devil on my shoulder, he said one more. Now I'm watching everything I had walk out the door. And all I had to do was walk away. All I had to do was walk away.
Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, all I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts. Gotta check the chart, boy. Watching all these small caps, watching all this chart, boy. Now I take a cut, boy. I be selling quick, yeah. Stunning on the holder, boy. I escape, got a many wrist, man. Trade another day, man. Trade another day, yeah. Paper cuts. All I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts. All I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Used to take the big hit, now I keep it tiny, boy. Read about the blow-ups, that's a different trader, boy. Discipline is all I got, I never trust a FOMO, boy. Used to bag whole stocks, now I'm just a scaler, boy. Yeah, float is low, G, watching for the spike, man. Keep the stop loss ready, all my levels set, yeah. Ain't no second guess, yeah. You ain't talking risk, yeah. You ain't in the session, yeah. Get a mess, yeah. Cuts on cuts, gotta keep it tight. Front of red, now I'm in the light. They were holding back, now they see the height, yeah. All I see is charts, all day, all night, yeah. All day, all night. All about that P&L cuts, paper cuts. All I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts. All I take is paper cuts. If you ain't cutting losses, you ain't fucking trade with us. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. Paper cuts, yeah. All I take is paper cuts. Boy, just imagine the risk. Saving all the paper, boy. Boy. Yeah.
Just managing that risk. Paper cuts, baby. Green team, good morning to you. We got a few flyers going on right now that we need to jump into. For one, XAIR just came out with an offering, and this is a picture-perfect hangover. So let's head on over to the War Room, renamed War Room here over at the Green team. We got the War Room, XAIR. This is picture perfect hangover. So volume's faded. We've lost a lot of hype, especially after yesterday with Aton. Aton, guys, right? Aton into the close. Aton yesterday into the close. I saw people getting decimated. I mean, people going after the SEC, losing all their money because of just the manipulation here. Obviously, the company they knew they were raising capital and pushing it higher, accumulating longs into this just for the inevitable dump at the end and then open right into after hours, just down massively. 320 all the way down to $1. So thoughts are out. Do you guys, if anybody was long on ATON, I mean, a zombie hour play. I don't. In small cap land, you have to just have your finger on the trigger for these inevitable offerings. This can happen. We see it all the time. It's one thing I look for on the short side, remaining unbiased and looking for. Okay, there's certainly an edge in small cap land when you have what? You have companies that need to raise capital at all times because these companies are broke. And then B, you have FOMO. You have FOMO in small cap market. And so that's what we're seeing time and time again in small caps. Yes, there is money to be made on the long side into that manipulation, especially when you get overcrowded on one side. You get overcrowded on what? The short side, you're going to see these squeezes. And we're seeing that this morning with what? ROLR, ROLR. Now, tiny float. ROLR. Let's head back over to the war room. ROLR. This play is up massively percentage wise, right? Which it's got some incredible news behind it. But what we have here is a tiny float, 236,000 with 22.85 million shares traded. So it's rotated that entire float, 10x nearly. So what do we do with that? Well, this is a high risk, high reward kind of trade, right? With that tiny kind of float on it. Now, after ATON yesterday with that offering in today, I would think there'd be a little hesitancy on the long side with some of these plays, but the news partnership with crypto is fairly massive. I mean, we're going to be getting High Roller Technologies partners with crypto.com to enter rapidly growing prediction market space. Prediction market. So we're going to be able to pretty much get to the sign into crypto and bet on which direction we think the market's going. Very interesting. Where we're headed this year. Lots of things happening this year. We got the PDT possibly changing to a couple thousand. We got like the 24-hour trading coming. Then we got then we're going to be able to sign in a crypto to trade. So lots happening this year. But ROLR, very tiny float. Be very cautious certainly on this play. It would be, in my opinion, this is where all the hype's going to be. This is where the mob's going to be. If I had to guess, right? The mob. In small cap land, especially in low float land, got to pay attention to that mob. Where are they at? And the last few days, they've been on what? EVTV. So EVTV still in play too, by the way. Look at this chart on EVTV. Anybody in chat? We got 31 watching here today. A bunch on X, some on YouTube. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think here? What kind of pattern? What kind of pattern are we seeing? So this is something I like to do. Is mainly somebody being more reactive versus predictionary, whatever that word is. I like to react versus predict, essentially more in trading. So reacting to what? Well, if the mob is headed over to roller and EVTV's been up the last few days and we're still up from 50 cents to 317, and we're in a little bit of a head and shoulders Olay, not the shampoo, little head and shoulder reaction going on over here with EVTV. I like it against some levels. I mean, the 350 is pretty good. The risk reward is the main thing I like about this play. Now, if you ask any professional trader out there, what are they thinking about before they ever enter a trade? That's it. They're saying, look, before I get into this, I almost need to talk myself out of this trade. What are some reasons why this trade wouldn't work out? And then predefine those risk levels and stick to them. That's the main thing. Honestly, most traders, their struggle is not taking the trade. It's what they do with the trade thereafter. What are you doing after you take the trade? Are you sitting patiently and letting the trade work out? That's the hardest part. Are you sizing into winners? That's very difficult too. So there's very difficult things that happen post-trade, post-execution of the trade. So guys, EVTV, I like this on a short against 350s. That's what I'm looking at, EVTV. Right now, I'm actually short XAIR. Now, this one just came out. This one came out with an offering. I'm short on this play. Man, I've been shorting this thing since I'm short from $2 right now, and I'm kind of kicking back with it because this is a similar setup to ATON. We're in the 159s now. XAIR, guys, 834. The company announced it entered into a $5 million private placement, nearly 4 million shares and warrants at a combined price of $1.27 per share, an associated warrant. So XAIR, after the company announced it entered into again, what did we say when we first started the stream? There's an edge in small caps when you have FOMO, fear of missing out, and B, you have these companies that are nearly bankrupt. They need capital, so they'll come out with these offerings at random times, like ATON did yesterday, and just absolutely annihilated longs. So XAIR, this thing likely gravitates towards its intrinsic value, which is what? Well, they're raising capital at what, $1.27. So yeah, $1.27. So we might be heading there. XAIR. I always keep these leading gainers on the watch list because look at this thing pulling on back down, fading. I'm going to kick back there. Again, patience, uncommon patience in trades. So what's going to lead to a nice little bend on the equity curve over time. So uncommon, again, separates the best trades from the worst. Uncommon patience, uncommon discipline. All right, guys, let's keep flipping through the tickers. AHMA, Amalama. I really like this one too. Amalama kind of hangover-ish. I'm involved here from 1150 at the moment. Amalama on the short side. I think there's plenty of room here. Again, risk 1230. Previous close. Previous close is 1230 on this. She's up from yesterday, $5. Had a lot of hype. But again, it's like, is that offering inevitable? Are these companies just going to be like, you know what? Let's follow the ATON playbook. You got to have longs. You got to have eager longs. You got to have overambitious longs. Fades will be here in a second. We'll talk about that. Overambitious bears and longs. Uzo in the building. Good morning. Tuna, how are we doing, guys? Over in the YouTube chat. If you're watching from X, you can I'm not monitoring the X comments, but you can hop over to the YouTube comments, and that's where we mainly post. But Tuna, what you like this morning? What's got that Tuna AI signal score? EVTV, I like. And then, of course, ROLR. I mean, ROLR is going to be where all the hype is this morning. So certainly one we're going to be watching. I think it could really what's been happening a lot of times, even with XAIR yesterday. Look, all side too, but intraday these names have been so orders here. XAIR ended up cracking that. They've been real choppy. If you've been in the action midday, intraday, and when all the volume is overcrowded, it's just been so choppy. It's almost been kind of just scalpy-ish. I mean, you have to play the scalp, but that's why I like to work the backside on some of these plays, working them the next day 2, day 3. Man, XTLB, this was I swear I thought I hit this one into the close, but apparently I didn't. But this was a beautiful descending triangle pattern here to XTLB on the full day. Ended up cracking the dollar, down 10 cents on that. But we got Fades in the wings, getting your coffee in. Good idea. How we doing, Mr. Fades?
Good morning, guys. Going great. Great after overnight in XAir.
I know. You overnight X there too. Good. And
Yeah.
I mean, they offering that $1.27, dude. Is that where we're headed?
um, Probably along the way, a lot of chop. That move it made, when did they announce the offering? Is that what happened when it did that massive like wash and pump and wash?
Oh, I
Is
see.
that what happened in that wick there? Because that was crazy, dude. I
Yeah,
actually had an order that covered on that sweep down, and then I re-smacked it as it did that pop back up into the fade. But that was crazy.
man.
Yeah.
It was
Give me 1 second.
well, that was right at, let's see, XAIR. Yeah, 836.
Yeah.
Oh,
What?
yeah, that was right. Yeah, that candlestick's nasty. I saw that and I was like, dude,
Mhm.
thank God I didn't just. I don't know if you because it dropped all the way low 164 and high 220 in one candle in 1 minute candles. Well, that's
Yeah.
5 minutes. in nearly a 1-minute candlestick. That
Yeah,
thing
that's just
moved like
brutal. That's just, sheesh.
I know, dude. Yeah, absolutely crazy.
But
Uh,
luckily, I had scaled out most before they did that. So I ended up taking more profit on the sweep with some orders I had. So then I was like tiny sized into that big spike. So it was perfect for me. I was able to, re-hit it again. But
gotcha.
yeah, some
Okay.
some got annihilated on that. People that didn't have orders or were too heavy, like you can't survive moves like that. That's just yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's why I've been a big proponent of just being size and smaller in this market. And honestly, this year with more traders, I mean, they're going to be getting involved. I mean, it's like there's going to be more
Mhm.
chop. So you're just going to have to size small and deal with some of this chop. Or if you're a scalper, go big or go home. I mean,
Yeah.
but it's just hard with this volume we've been seeing on some of these plays with EVTB,
Yeah.
XAIR, and then of course ATON. Speaking about people getting annihilated, ATON. Did you see that in today?
Yeah, let me see. Let me take a look. Oh my God. Oh, I don't want to talk about that. Yeah, we don't want to talk about that one.
I know. We don't want to talk
Yeah.
about that, but
Stop
ATON. But what about the people who are buying that thing on up for the pre-market high break? ATON. Ugh. Yeah, I saw some big losses, huge losses across the board on well, nobody's ever happy with trading, right? So you have longs that got annihilated and couldn't get out, and then they ended up, they're buying for the $3 whole dollar break, and then they're in a halt down and open up, and they're a deer in headlights, and they sell it $1. But then you
it.
have those who are short on it too that are frustrated because they shorted at 3 and cover at like 280.
Hmm.
You cover too quick, and then the thing just offerings out and go straight down. It's tough in small cap land because this is why on the short side we can be those over convicted, over ambitious bears like you talk about because you see this time and time again. These companies need money, and this it almost feels inevitable that this is going to
Right.
happen. But you got to react. It's honestly probably pays better in the long run to just wait for okay, obviously you're not going to get the top, but you wait for the offering to come out and there's usually a lot of meat still to be picked there. But yeah, let's head on over to the war room, Mr. Phase.
Yeah, I like that. I like that with the war room.
Yeah.
For real though, lately, the past couple months, anyone who's been with us, yeah, shout out Uzo. Good morning, brother. Yeah, anyone who's been with us the past, I don't know what, 6 months or whatever it's been. It has been a war out here in Pennyland. Bulls, bears, just chaotic, just madness, crazy
Yeah.
themes, crazy manipulation. Like it's truly the Wild West out here.
I just added beam to the rolling tape up at the top. If you guys want any, if you watch that rolling tape and you want a ticker up there, let me know. I can throw her on up there. But yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, beam.
that
Uh,
Gels after hour was a really good trade, but I went with Xair instead. I missed the move there on Gels, but it was a good one. But Xair, that was a great trade after hours.
nice. Yeah, that
So,
was pretty good.
but Gels is still hanging around the top gainers list, but that roller is the king, obviously. And with that news, I mean that's
Dude,
pretty big news. That's hitting all the key lines. It's crypto, and then it's like sports betting, prediction market. That's like the hottest of the hot news right now. So
I
that
know.
makes sense why that thing's pumping like that.
I can't
It's like it
imagine
all.
this thing round trips with that news. What I suspect is gonna happen is it's probably gonna accumulate shorts and flush out some longs and start looking weak, and then out of nowhere, it's
Hmm.
just gonna get vol I
Maybe a
honestly
VWAP, like a strong VWAP test, and something like that.
yeah.
Let me see, because I'm seeing the VWAP a couple points down on the 5 minute. What is it on the 1 minute? Yeah, VWAP sitting around 13. So definitely, one to keep an eye on today.
Yeah.
Besides that, as far as the top gainers, though, I mean, Seg and Gels are the only ones that I'm seeing, right? That
Say
are up.
that again, sorry, I
Uh,
lost you for a second.
Seg, SEGG, and Gels are the only other ones that are kind of up.
Yeah, yeah.
And we've been seeing a lot of the cheaper theme. which is, it can be good and bad on how you want to look at it. But like you were talking about with scalping and trade the pool, it does become complex when we're trading these cheaper stocks because it's like we can't really scalp essentially.
Right.
So, it's like kind of building your tactics and strategy around that. Like, don't try to fight the rules. You got to kind of work with them. So, like, what we like to do is kind of build positions, look for bigger picture plays. Like, that's what I tend to do, trade the pool. It's like more expensive stocks you can scout, but with these penny plays, if that's going to be the theme, the 10-cent rule prevents us from, like, trading too much. So, you got to kind of look for bigger picture almost.
Yeah, and you've been doing a good job of that too with open like that was your whole 2026 idea, have different brokers for
Mhm.
different things and trade the pool, work
Yeah.
bigger picture
Yeah.
plays.
That's what I realized after doing a lot of journaling and reflection. It's like you don't want to ever rely on just one avenue or like one prop, essentially. Like there's a lot of power in having different avenues. And that's what I learned with like other things I have going on. So yeah, it feels really good to like have a funded futures account, have a funded trade the pool account, like have another side hustle. Like you're not dependent on one thing. You can be more selective. Like at one point, it like I felt like I just had to grind out like trade the pool alone, and that's not healthy. It's like you got to find that balance. So yeah, I'd recommend that for anyone who's like
Congrats on
there.
the funded futures. Very
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, if they're like, if you find yourself over trading or over forcing things, guys, like take a step back. You're only human, you're not a robot, you're not a machine. So,
One day
find what's realistic for you.
one day we will be. When the Neuralink can trade for us, the Neuralink fades. Yeah, so what do you like about what do you think about EVTV? I mean, this chart's looking pretty good.
Yeah, that one has been looking real good, and it hasn't cracked down lower. So, definitely I definitely like it. Um, what are they going to do with it at the bell? It's like $1 million
It needs to
question.
hold under 3, and what I like about it is it's up a lot, and it's similar to me, it feels like longs are not gonna be as ambitious as they were with it yesterday after ATON. I think ATON probably killed the hype with EVTV because they're this ticker's up a lot already.
Hmm.
I like a red day today on it. It's had 2 back-to-back green days.
Yeah.
I think the idea probably is size a little small in case they pop this thing up towards 350 to
Hmm.
4, but I like a small scale on it, and then if it holds under 3, I think we get a decent fade, but to me,
Yeah.
yesterday, it was invalidated, and look, I took the short on it yesterday at the open. Yeah, like, yesterday, I think we were both up good. I ended the day red on one of the evals and I think green on the other, but it was
Hmm.
aggravating because I was very green on an eval, didn't li I was looking for the big picture fade, but then volume out of nowhere came into EVTV, and at that point, it's like, "Okay, it should be invalidated for me, then I could take it off even early." I need to get in a
Hmm.
better habit of doing that. I'm like, "No, let me just let it play out," but, like, the idea with the hangovers is we don't want, like, the whole mob to come in on the play. If,
Right.
we
Yeah. If
want
the
volume to
volume
stay.
starts to spike, that's kind of like a red flag. I mean,
Yeah,
but the tricky thing is at the bell, you just don't know what they're going to do with it. Like,
yeah, yeah.
and you get rewarded sometimes when it does flush. But looking at EVTV's chart, it's like it feels almost inevitable for them to play with it a little bit more. Like just how choppy it's been. But on the same token, it's like these are charts that finally just roll over a bell and crack, and then you're like, coulda, shoulda, woulda. So, how do you go about that? If you really like it, take a
Yeah,
starter and just, like the scaling approach, like not too big too soon, and like
right.
slow down even more, way more at bell with your scaling, right? Like instead of hitting it like once every minute or a couple minutes, like maybe hit it once every 10 minutes at bell and let it breathe, right? Like scaling
Yes.
that way. That would be probably like the healthy tactical approach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely,
Because like
100%.
we just continue to see the bell chop. So I'm just really, practicing what I preach. Sit on my hands at bell, just watching the markets, like watching the penny markets, watching the futures markets. But the bell is where traps are, where traps are laid, where retail gets fleeced, and it's like rinse repeat. You don't have to continue to do that. Like I respect people that have constant success at Bell, but in 2026 in the penny land, I mean it's not an easy thing to do. So
Dude, with our trader rehab and resort, we should have like a theme park area too called Pennyland.
yeah,
It's it's like those old wooden roller coasters that beat the hell out of
yeah,
you. That's what
right.
it is. High volatility roller coasters.
It's like an OTC sewer park, like little section.
Yeah,
Like
yeah, exactly.
it's like
The
the kiddie pool, like OTC.
OTC
Oh my
the
god.
OTC bathroom. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we could
Oh
have so
god, the
much fun with that.
OTC days. Oh, I'll never forget those days, man.
Well,
Never forget.
apparently, what was CODX went to like Pink Sheets or OTC or something.
Yeah, I wanted to swing that one, but I had a liquidity issue because I ended up stepping up with XR and really sizing into it.
I
So
see.
I had to, kind of pick and choose, which is where a lot of power comes with multiple accounts. Um,
X, uh,
if the
but
market
so
taught like
I
that.
saw the news on it was bid price rule, but I didn't understand that because they've been over $1. Do you understand what like why they're getting delisted off of the bid price rule? Because
Yeah,
after
I don't know.
yeah, it
That was
said
weird.
they failed minimum $1 bid price rule. So unless all this past chart history was like they did a reverse split and it's not really shown on the chart, that
Yeah, they
could
must
be
have snuck a RS in, like, that
yeah.
didn't meet stipulations, something like that, probably. But yeah, that was a great fade yesterday. I mean, that's like textbook. That's like auto short news, guys. Like delisted to OTC, like that's about as convicted as you can get.
I know. I
Anyone
know.
who's been around knows it's like you don't want to hold a stock going into OTC. Like anybody, it's never a good thing. Never.
So before the bell opens up, I like AMA too, AHMA. This one's up
Hmm.
quite a bit. I am short a little bit on it right now, and
Okay.
again, I like it against. Really want to stay heavy against 1230s. You know the previous close. That EVTV.
Red Sparkle, that thing.
Oh, I do have a little
Sounds
short
weird.
on ANPA, but I don't
On
know.
Red Sparkle confession.
Yeah, 85. I think I have a
Yeah,
short.
I mean, I don't blame you, dude, because we know how it acts. And if you guys were on it, it did dip like 15% yesterday after we talked about it, but it
Oh
reclaimed.
dang,
So
dude.
that's annoying, but it definitely gave a trade, and it
This is
probably will give another one.
ZNTL looks good for continuation on the fade too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was
Mm.
on watch. Try Hard Holdings is a floater. That one's floating around, and that one kind of looks good, to be honest. Clear risk level at 10, like a 10%
All right,
wide
guys,
range.
I'm rubbing the crystal ball on roller. Market's about to open up. I think they're
Here we go.
probably gonna get rid of some longs and get some shorts involved, and then squeeze her on back up. My prediction on this, but
On which name?
roller, roller,
Okay.
yeah.
That's the popcorn move of the day.
Popcorn ticker of the day.
Yeah, I'm just kicking back, man. XAir had a real good trade there, so just kind of observing everything.
Right.
Let's see. Yeah, just go through the watch list and see anything we didn't touch on
Roller
there.
spike and XAI are looking good. Yeah, I think what would have been best for roller traders is a sell-off right out of the gates, not a pop.
For
So,
what? To short it or long it? What do you?
for the longs, I think it would have been best for that to see some weakness right out of the open to
Yeah,
accumulate shorts. Because
reverse
that gets shorts.
psychology.
Gets shorts involved.
Hmm.
Let's see what she's gonna do sitting right there.
Uh-oh.
What happened?
No, I'm just talking shit. My
X
computer made a little audio.
XAIR looking good back in the 1.6s. If you want something sleepier and quieter, XAIR offering in the 120s. So that's been a good play.
The main market looks like it's washing. Let me see.
Beam washing against 220. Might be a tough day in Pennyland after ATON yesterday. ZNTL looks real good.
What you got on right now?
EVTV kind of alert traders.
Okay. Yeah, that one that one's kind of like the obvious one. If it works today, like that's gonna be the obvious fade.
Yeah,
100%.
EVTV I'm getting involved with against 325 probably. I'm looking to hit it again maybe.
Yeah, careful here. Don't, it's like, are they really just gonna roll it over at Bell here? Like, it seems too good to be true, right? But it's like you want to be positioned. So, like we talked about, it's like slower scale, slower size right now would be the smart approach. Roller, tinkering.
AMA's kind of popping up here. I don't really like it over 1220s. Might take it off if it's going to hold this level. AMA's a decent entry on the short side on this pop.
Roller alert, looking heavy, guys. They coming for that VWAP test. Is it halting down? Might be halt alert, guys. Roller. Might be halting. Looks like it.
Okay.
Are they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't take any, but it's definitely halted down. Oh wow. Some volatility in the.
Roller took a little bend of that halt down.
Yeah.
AMA, I think's a decent entry here. I'm in at a kind of a not a great spot, but it's not a bad area to get involved with. On the short side, I started at 1150. It's at like 12:30 right now.
Okay. Gel's dumping lower, X-Air kind of churning.
All right, let's see where Roller's going to open up traders. 1448. I'm seeing 1448 on Roller, but what is Roller? NASDAQ, Amex?
Good question.
$938.32 will be the open price on the Roller. I don't think it's entirely done, but we just gotta monitor that action.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, we're on it. I mean, you called that halt that I missed yesterday, so I'm just paying you back today.
Well, we'll see. It's gonna right. I'm seeing it's opening up right around the same price. So 1448, but spready, XAIR. What are we doing at 1.8?
Yeah, that's the thing, bro. It faded so much already. Like, it's like they're gonna toy with it. It's like, it's weird, man. it's never gonna be perfect, right? Especially at Bill. Like no matter how good the news is, that's what we've learned. They're gonna toy with it no matter what.
Yeah.
Jesus. Wow.
What, that pop?
Yeah. I mean that's looking like a good short now.
Oh,
I'm just
it's
right now.
Amex. It's Amex, so we're not really gonna get an accurate opening price on it on roller.
Mm.
I'm gonna have to monitor roller pretty carefully here out of this open. It's gonna open at 9:38:32 if it's a 5-minute halt trader. So we got about 1 minute left on it. Let's see if what that halt's gonna do. I don't think necessarily the ticker's done. I mean,
Roller. I'd be
no,
looking for like a quick point or two and not get greedy, to be honest. Like
yeah.
13 looks like a good price target. I'd probably set orders like mid 13s and just be conservative and get a nice scalp on it.
Mm-hmm.
And or like 80%, right? And then like leftover, leave that 20% to just play with or whatever, something like that. Probably a good approach.
Yeah, because it's king a day. It's not.
Nature of this market. Like,
I saw somebody post like just massive, like they were just at 10 different tickers they were complete green on yesterday, just martingaling everything. And that's like the market we've almost been in where you can get
mhm.
rewarded for martingaling like everything.
Yeah, it
Uh,
changes quickly. It changes fast.
all right,
Yeah.
we opened up right around that same price there.
Yeah, I did a quick sweep of what 14 and came back up.
ANPA is not done either. That thing's trying to get the
Which one?
a rich sparkles
Oh my god. Sparkle me out, bro.
halting up.
Red Sparkle?
No, a roller halting up.
Yeah. I'm good. I'm so far from good on that, man. I see that. I see the hole in the sidewalk, and I walk around it. I go down a different road.
Yeah, it's not just a hole. It's like a thing's like a
Quicksand. I mean,
yeah, exactly. XAIR, that thing's pop. I mean, if you didn't get involved with XAIR, this chart's real good against. Like, I cannot see this thing reclaiming 220. 220 is going to be very tough on it. $2 is a decent entry as well. ZNTL could be the sleepy fade. That thing looks pretty good. And Ama's
mhm.
trying to come.
Yeah,
Amalama's trying to come back to life a little bit. EVTV still holding 3. That offering's inevitable. It feels like it. EVTV, that offering. But yeah, we're all
yeah.
over everything, guys.
Take a look at the scanner here.
Same, yeah. Seeing if anything else is going on. I think we're on top of everything. XAIR is
Yeah.
good against 2220.
Bulls are a little scared. Like everyone's at roller.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Everything else is kind of just lolling.
and then EV.
X there, for the reshort right here, probably.
Yeah, yeah, I like that. $50,000 shares came into roller, guys, on that halt up, so I think
Is
good.
Kodak still tradable at TTP?
Dude, I had a heavy short on it overnight, and I'm
Did it disappear?
and it somehow went away. I don't know what
Yeah,
happened to it.
yeah. Did
Maybe
you
because
get a good fill on it?
no, I don't know what happened to it. I guess because they were getting delisted today, it
They
just
like
took the
removed the
trade off.
trade and everything, like
Yeah.
wrote it off. Yeah.
All right, roller is gonna open up 9:44:14 traders.
Did you flip long or you out? What did you
I
do?
took a little I took a little long up, yeah.
Uh, come on, truth comes out. Rich sparkle sprinkle, degenerate roller long. There's
Oh,
the
and then
kind of now.
yeah, and then it's like the backwards market, Alma
Right,
going
right.
there,
Yeah.
XAIR with their offering pump.
Yeah, it's like whatever your instinct tells you, do the opposite.
Exactly.
The gut says do the opposite.
I know. Some days it's like that, is it not? You're like, it's just everything's backwards. Yeah, you have traders that are, it's struggling to find the consistency, and then you just say, well, just do the other thing then. I mean,
Press the other button.
yeah, exactly. So that's what today feels like. I'm gonna start pressing the other button.
Yeah, man.
You know me,
So
I don't mind pressing buttons.
yeah, so what I did some more research on the funded account that I got,
Mhm.
which I like because so here's the catch. You have a daily loss limit, but if you hit your daily loss limit, you lose that whole account. You don't get paused. Like you have a full like drawdown on your account and then you have a daily loss limit. But if you breach that daily loss limit, they actually terminate your whole account.
On the
So
funded or the
on
eval?
on the funded, it's straight to
Okay.
funded. It's straight to funded, like no eval.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, so I have like a 20% consistency rule, and I have like very strict parameters on on that. So which I like because it prevents like the degen mode, right?
Mhm.
It's like you're gonna have structure, like focus on only making a couple hundred. Don't try to home run. Don't try to, do all this and do that. And it's like straight to funded, like this is real money right away, like realized. So I love all that. So far so good. I mean that I really like that aspect because it actually builds structure instead of like kind of enforcing degen trades. So that's pretty cool. The straight to funded approach is like a different way that I feel like not many traders think about. Maybe one day
Mhm.
trade the pool off for that, but it's definitely a different ball game. I like it though.
Roller opened up same kinda price there, guys, and staying heavy against the high day, but
Yeah, yeah, that thing's freaking just casino, penny casino right now, bro.
they're exactly like the news suggests. Partner with crypto. Yeah, I mean, if you go small size and give it wiggle room for all this chop, I mean, it's likely the right approach, but yeah, you'd have to give it like 2, 3, 4 points going small. But I like the approach you're taking with the futures funded. Just go real,
Yeah,
just
it's kind of what
pace
I
it.
needed. Yeah, it's what I needed because I'm an aggressive trader. I need to be kind of told to calm down and be rewarded for that, right?
Yeah.
And that's what they do. They do that well. So that's really cool.
Hmm.
And the barrier to entry is like low right now with the promo, so it's a perfect time.
Yeah, I think generally like that slow approach is what benefits traders the most, but
Oh,
it's kind of
110%. And that's the whole thing. Like I did a lot of self-reflection on my path with, with evals and everything. And it's really tricky, man. Like, it's hard to differentiate. I don't even know if I just said a word, but it's hard to like, draw the line between eval and funded mode. And that's the tricky part. Like a lot of traders want to be more aggressive on the eval because it the math makes sense, but then can you all of a sudden like flip the switch and follow tighter rules and be strict once you're funded? Like that's the trick. It's like the psychology keeps flipping and you're dealing with
Yeah.
rule and pressure and it's like a whole psychological battle. But if you can like find edge and like find a structure and stick with it, they can be very beneficial. There's a reason why prop firms are a thing and why a lot of traders have changed their lives. It's just like, can you be aware enough to like, you know, understand it, understand the system essentially.
Roller halted down again. Mr. Barron in the building. Morning trying to trade roller. I go green to red, back to green. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
back and
I
forth.
mean,
This
that was
look at
a
this.
nice candle to put in though. Don't. If you're short, it's looking good now. So, but that
Yeah.
news is scary. So,
Yeah, that news is gonna attract a lot of degenerate longs. So
mhm.
yeah, that's been it's been pretty tough right there at the open. And then I like XAIR still big picture. This thing against even 220. I think it could chop, but on the short side. Sorry, Emmanuel, negative 220. Yeah, I'm negative there as well. It's just back and forth.
Codex OTC pump.
Yeah,
It's up a point. It's up $1.
no way. You called the like this is the most obvious short, and then that's
hmm
what happens.
Yep, short squeeze. Everyone's
Actually,
like, all right, short in OTC, and then
that happened on some ticker recently too. It that was going to OTC, and the ticker
mhm.
for over like a week just went straight up, and I can't remember what the ticker was,
Oh
but
my God, dude. That's how illiquid it is right now, bro. 3.5 back to 2.5. Are you serious? Hold on. Wait. Is that a glitch? And am I seeing something wrong in Weeple? Maybe I am.
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
BNAI is spiking up.
No, it's not showing on the tape, but it's showing in the chart. Oh, that's crazy. Well, yeah, OTC, man.
Yeah, BNAI is kind of turning into the king here. Mr. Barron pointed out,
Oh,
got a steep trend to it.
but yeah, it's like taking it slow is the way. It's just like we want to push the gas. Everyone wants to get there today. Everyone wants to get funded today. Like we're all sold that story, like pass your challenge in one day. Like the challenge part of it, like the ego and pride comes in. So we want to
And you've
do it.
done that,
We
haven't
want
you?
to do it fast. And I've been there and done that a million times. So it's like I understand it all, right? But like that's why I love shifting to like a straight to funded account, especially that's like gonna say if you breach your max loss on the day, like you're actually gonna terminate this. So what does that mean? It means I have to be super conservative. I'm forced to play the long game. I'm forced to say I'm done before they tell me I'm done. And like that's why they have that because most
Yeah.
traders can't even do that. Most traders are just degenerate and they're like, let me just gamble this account. So it's like I love the fact that they're actually enforcing and rewarding like true structure and discipline. So that's a breath of fresh air to be honest. And then leveraging that with already, trade the pool, just being more selective and stuff. So it's nice.
All right, flipping through some tickers, guys.
Yeah, it's kind of quiet. EVTV is looking good. Roller in that one are both looking heavy. XAir was a good short off the 2 range, guys. Probably just going to fade out from here, to be honest. And those are 3 plays that could have a lot of meat there. What more do you need?
Not much.
Take a look at the scanner again, but it's kind of slowed down, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Evie. Okay, we just opened up on roller and lower she goes. 14 down to
Nice job,
13.
guys. Shorten that one. There's that 13 test, key level right here, right now, guys. What's he gonna do? If you're in big, it's not a bad idea to cover or to had orders already out at that 13 range. But it's chopping around. Baron, how you been, brother? You want to get back on stream and have a drink this weekend? Catch up, have a therapy session. The crew.
Yeah,
The
always
war
good
room.
to
We
get.
gotta go to the bachelor pad. We gotta go to the man cave. We got the war
Yeah.
room and we got the man cave. Gotta kick back and strategize and let it out with the boys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the war room. Then I like it. The man cave. Yeah, ROLR. That she's done with it. Emmanuel, got your money.
Yeah, yeah,
Get
man. I mean,
get
that's
it. Get out. Get it. Get out.
yeah. Because if you stick around, that's the ultimate thing. You gotta know when to get in and get out, whether you're green or red, right? You got to. Because if you just continue to stay, you're gonna get churned up. That's inevitable. So good work drawing that line. Underrated move there.
EVTV. Where we at with that? That one's looking very, very good.
Yep,
Oh
you
man,
look
cracking
good.
under three. Cracking
Yeah,
under three. EVTV.
EVTV. Yeah, good job, guys. Money's there today. EVTV roller.
Yeah, I think EVTV probably big picture today. I like the red day today. It's had two massive green days. I like this for a red day today, but you gotta give it some room to play around 330-40 on it. And then XAIR, I like this one for the red day today as well. Especially with the offering. It feels like a matter of time before this morning spike is just starts taking its turn and we see profit taken on that.
Mm-hmm.
And then roller still, she's going to be just extremely choppy, very, very choppy.
Gels has been a great fade since after hours. Just came out with some pot medical news, but it's like usually when those companies put after hours news out, it's like there's a reason for it. It's like it's usually not as strong. It's like why put news out after hours when the Bulls have already like signed off, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why I love after hours trading. Just shorting at after hours is just clean. It's ever since I started shorting, it's been the cleanest way, the cleanest for me. Doesn't have to be after hours, but it definitely like afternoon, like into after hours time zones.
Paula, good morning. Good to see you in here. Looking at AZI, didn't wasn't really looking at it today before. I mean, there's certainly looking at the daily, it's been kind of choppy. 450 looks like a key resistance area, and then it's channeling between that and 3.5, 3.5 now, even 3.2s. But on the intraday, there's certain intraday levels that you could play this against. I mean, right now it's top heavy against 3.9s. I don't think there's a ton of meat there on the short side. 3.9, maybe like 3.5 open. But yeah, right. I mean, right now volume's kind of fading, a little top heavy at 3.9.
Hmm. You excited for PDT to lift off, Baron? Are you going to stay offshore? Or are you going to dive in some other waters?
Yeah. What do you think, Fades?
Or what?
With the PDT change and what
I'm
what do you
excited,
think about
man.
that? And what are you gonna do?
I'm excited because like the competition is what we want, like what we thrive on as traders. Like that's what we've seen with futures. That's why like you're able to get straight to funded futures accounts for stupid cheap because there's so much competition. So this is going to create a lot of broker competition, and we'll be able to get more affordable short, more affordable short avenues with like smaller capital, cheaper fees to short pennies. That's the reality. That's going to be coming this year. So that's exciting for short sellers like us because we pay a premium to do that. I mean, I've talked about how I burn through $500 in fees every day offshore scalping. So, yeah, I'm excited for that. That's going to be huge. But I mean, like Michael said, like trade the pool. Like prop firms still hold a place though. Maybe becoming a little bit more trader scalper friendly would be what they would adjust because trading other people's capital has a lot of power, but also the rules can be restrictive. So you got to find that healthy in between. So more competition is just a great thing for everyone, or as traders it is. Maybe not so much for the firms, but for traders. I will say though, it's kind of hard to go back to managing all your own money once you've been trading prop. It's such a luxury. So I don't have plans of leaving trade the pool anytime soon, but we'll see how things evolve. Yeah, I've heard a lot about
Yeah.
Cobra Baron.
Yeah,
So,
I took that off, Paula. Oh my gosh, Alma. Craziness. Yeah, really, I took it off at a 12. What did I take it off at? I took it off at a $12. Over 12, I didn't like it. 12.30, I took it off.
yeah. Okay. Yeah, roller still heavy. X Air off that 2 was perfect.
Yeah, the two I really like that I'm gonna like big picture today. XAIR, EVTV are the ones I like the most for bigger picture today. Outside of that, BNAI's Baron pointed out on this trend, kind of steep right now, but 530 is going to be that trend area you want to monitor. But yeah, I mean, it's just going to be interesting to see the landscape of things when they change the PDT because it, it's going to change everything. I mean, I think the prop firms are going to have to be way more competitive, which is going to benefit the trader. I think the margin requirements and the leverage is going to be very important. Like, what leverage are because it's going to be an all out broker war. It's going to be an all out
Right.
broker war to try to get you as a trader, as a client over at that broker. So if $2,000, what leverage is that going to get you? What are the margin requirements? What is short availability? What's the short availability going to look like? So there's going to be a lot of competition. It's going to be interesting. I'm very excited for it for uh, putting interactive brokers. Probably I'm going to go over there because I've been working on like some API with my brother with as far as an algo goes, and I want to maybe put like the hangovers or to the
Mhm.
test with just like get a little systematic trading going because before it's like I gotta have 25,000 sitting there, but if I only need 2,000, like I can manage that.
Mhm.
I can manage playing around with some systematic trading with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that'd be cool, man.
Alma might have halted up. Oh yeah, it did. Well, yeah, it did. Alma halted up.
Uh,
Alma llama halted up. Craziness. Craziness. All right, let's take a look at a couple more plays. BNAI off of its trend, new highs right now, traders. Seg has been heavy. Seg put in a liquidity sweeps and has been real heavy. That thing could be, you could probably milk 10 cents out of that fade on the day.
yeah,
Seg.
right. Like,
Beam is looking heavy against 220 and a bear flag. Beam 220 bear flag. Roller under 14 now. I just don't see roller like going giving everything back, but it could happen. I don't see it, but
Yeah, I could see it going to. I mean, it could drop a few more points, but yeah, I don't think it'll round trip. No, I doubt that. Unless they offer or something.
right. Oh man. THH halted down. That thing's gone from 55 to 26.
Oh, dude. See? Oh my God. Charo Holdings, man. It's a dumper. It's a scammer.
Yeah. You called that,
Called
didn't
it.
you? Yeah.
Yeah. That's all right. Can't catch them all. That's why you got to have that bird's eye view. You'd be watching.
Gotta catch them all. MSW putting in a U shape, guys. I'm just going to flip through some of the momentum tickers that are making some moves. BNAI just hit through $6, $6 holla BNAI. So let's look left BNAI. This one, brand engagement. What do we see when we look left? It's kind of wiki. We're seeing a lot of wickiness in the past chart history. What does that signify? Some selling pressure on Euphoria. Doesn't close its full body typically, but it does. No, I mean, we got to look at the volume in relation to that day to see how much, if we have the volume to make that extended of a move. I think that's what differentiates like the futures and equities, right? It's like the volume, because
Mhm.
you don't have volume
Yeah,
in
I think.
information.
Yeah, there is like it's volume, but it's different. Like the volume is not. It doesn't show the buy or sell side. It just shows the actual volume.
Oh, okay.
So,
That's
yeah.
at
So
least
it's
some
like.
insight.
Yeah. Right. Right. Yeah.
Well, that would be good though to know. I guess to look at the daily total
Hmm.
volume relative to a different day. You could formulate some insight based on that. Yeah, beam against 220 looking good. Rollers, roller I think out of nowhere is probably going to get a spike. So
Yeah.
XAIR looking good. I mean, we're on top of it all. And then AMA with the halt up. Now AMA's about to open up. I'm seeing an open price of down. I'm seeing an open price lower. AMA.
Yeah. XAir is working out great. EVTV Reclaim City. Roller kind of slow.
Yeah.
Might find some kind of base here. That 13 was key. So. Can you hear that on my thing?
I don't hear
There's
nothing.
like a girl. There's like a girl saying the order fill thing. I don't have a guy anymore. It's a girl saying.
Why did you switch over to a girl?
Yeah, it was better for my psychology.
It was better. You wanted a feminine voice saying order filled instead of order filled.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was like
Order
either
filled.
calm or it was pressure, man. It was. That's why I blew my
Okay.
first account. I'm just kidding.
So can you filter the emotions of the order filled too? Like a happy or sad order? Like if it's a red trade, like
If you're
order.
adding to a loser, it's like order fill.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you're at your order, it's like order filled. Imagine. Oh my god, it's funny, dude.
Or you could set up alerts too on trades to like if it's looking good to add into it. It'll instead of saying order filled, it'll say fill order now, fill order, fill order, fill
Mhm.
order.
Well, those it is nice to have that though, because like when you because I don't think Trade the Pool, do they have a notification for when you fill an order, or is it just when you do they have an audio
Let me
for when
look.
it like if you have a limit order? I know like when you execute it, I guess it like mark it, but I don't know if the limit if it picks you up, I don't think it makes a noise. But that's really nice to know if you're like not staring at your computer, maybe you're like off in the distance or something, and you hear that, you know something happened, the price went to wherever was a key point. So that is nice.
Yeah, you can create alerts like if the price is over and above certain levels and yeah. BM or roller halting up, guys.
Yeah, that 13 was like the, predictable meaty short without being greedy, right? Like that was pretty textbook. It might just chop and churn here the rest of the day. Who knows?
It's just becoming challenge like it keeps opening up right at the same level, so it's just it's hard to get in and out of that trade,
Hmm.
especially if unless you have limit orders out on market orders, you might get some rough slippage on it too. Let's flip through a couple more, see what's going on. Seg's decent against that liquidity sweep. It get put in, guys. 111 Seg against the liquidity sweep.
Okay. So
AMA
Seg,
opened up and is still sitting. AMA's on a steep trend, but it's
EVTV, well, short burial.
is that still looking good?
The Reclaim City.
Oh
Not
my
really.
martingale.
Is that what you're doing? What do you
Nah,
know?
nah. I mean, I have EVTV, but 350 is kind of the level for me. Honestly, it's been so choppy, dude. And then XAIR, that one I like a lot. That one is really all I need. I think XAIR fades today.
Yeah, yeah, I was screaming from the hilltops on that reclaim. Not like a couple tiers down from that, but yeah.
Fill your orders. Fill your orders.
Because yeah, it's like all the shorts are over convicted. Like, oh, it's an offering. It's gonna go straight down. Like, let's oversize. We've all been there. And then it doesn't. They play with it. It reclaims 40 cents. And then like the patient ones are rewarded. That's when you load the farm short, like on that big wonky silly reclaim all the way towards two.
Yeah.
Like that's when you size it.
Yeah.
And with that news and the manipulation, that was pretty textbook looking back on it. But hindsight's always 2020.
This AMA's on the 5-minute chart. Look at this, traders. I mean, it's only red. It's only green candlesticks, and it's got a steep trend to it. But I mean, this thing, this, this thing may want some new highs here. It's very. It's like a liquidity issue on it and spready. It's a challenging kind of trade. It's got like a 40 cent spread at all times. BNAI through 6. I mean, honestly, BNAI, beautiful ABCD pattern on it. The A at 5.8, B 5.4, and then the C's kind of like where you would take your entry on this higher low. Was in a
Hmm.
higher low of 5.6, and then you sell half into the break of the highs there at 6, and then let a piece ride. Oh, did I? I thought I muted myself.
No, you did. Yeah,
Okay. Sneezed right into the mic too, so that would be off.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a beautiful looking long trade on BNAI. But again, BNAI,
Nice.
looking at the past chart history, I think the pattern recognition. Uh, we're gonna get upper shadow on it. So the idea for me, if you missed the ABCD long, would be slow scale us short up towards even 8. I mean, I think going small on that, but slow scaling a little short. Right now, bullish.
Hmm.
End of day, what's likely to happen is based off of past chart history. We're gonna form an upper wick. Yeah, roller opened up a little higher, but now back on down. And yeah, this is just a challenging trade because look, we're climbing back up towards 16, and that's where all the longs are stuck in it from before that didn't take profits, and so that's why you get kind of a death candle down into a halt down, another halt down. So because yeah,
Uh, yeah, fun times there.
fun times, fun times, fun times. I got a I got a couple videos think I'm about to head off and make in just a little bit. So let us know if you have any tickers you want us to look at. I'm gonna work XAIR EVTV.
Yeah, calmer day out there. Some good setups, some good prints this morning.
But we
So
gotta sit down and do our round table discussion sometime too, Fades on I'd love to do that with you on just I don't breaking down like where we're at on our journey and like what are the strengths and weaknesses at this point. I think that's so helpful to go over that kind of
yeah,
stuff.
yeah, saying it out loud is definitely like getting it out there, putting it back out there. As traders, the worst thing you can do is bottle it all up in your head. Like
Yeah.
just keep it all in. And then it's the arguments like, well, who do I talk to? It's like my girl doesn't want it, my family doesn't understand. It's like find a community like other traders like us, or leverage AI to journal, guys. Like that's a very powerful tool that's underrated nowadays with your trading. So, it's like don't whatever you do, don't keep it in. And that goes for anything in life, not just trading, but specifically trading.
Byron, we've missed you, man. Where have you been? Byron's been off into the future. He's been into the
Byron and Brian have been busy futures futures warriors.
not a lot of people around us that know what they're doing or know that we know what we are doing. Yeah, tuna. The land. Yeah, I mean that's my passion too. It's challenging to find like purpose in trading. Like there, there's a lack of fulfillment because again, like you have to accept red days and be happy with that. But I mean, there's freedom with it that brings purpose as far as being able to be with the family and whatnot. But as far as trading in general, yeah, it's like there's a lack of fulfillment. The fulfillment I get is helping other traders out. I love
Hmm.
helping traders with the like get so
Yeah, it's like the fulfillment comes from like weeks and months and years of like following a true process that you built that's profitable.
yeah,
It's like it can't come from like that one big green day. Because like what happens when you have a big red day the next day? It's like you go through hell and you beat yourself up. And a lot of traders go through that. I've gone through that. I'm sure you have too. And it can be hell. It can be really dark. That's why, yeah, that's why it's hard. When you need someone to talk to about trading, it's hard to find people to relate to. So if you have no one else, just let it out to like AI, and it'll put it back to you in a clear way, and you start journaling and kind of start working on your awareness with yourself, because that's what you got to do. You got to get real with yourself. You hold it all in, you don't put it back out, you're never going to realize
yeah.
what's going on. So that would be my advice.
That's great advice. Don't hold it in because then it bubbles up in your tummy.
Yeah, it's
It'll
like
start
it's like
hurting.
old school way would be like, okay, go pay 2K for a mentor. You don't have to do that. Just get real with yourself and journal. You don't have to sit there and go to pen to paper either. You literally just start talking to ChatGPT in a voice note. What happened today? What did I learn? Like what did I do? It's literally that simple. It's never been easier, guys. It really hasn't.
Yeah, you utilize that AI really
Like
well.
it's not, AI is not going to fix everything, but it's like you don't have to put a pen to paper. You don't have to go pay 5K for a magical mentor, right? It's just you just have to get real with yourself. You might have to swallow your pride a little bit. You might have to let some of the old you die. And it's like, do you want that or do you want to continue down a different path? That's what you can decide. But trading, is a true like we talk about. It really is like self mastery. Kind of sounds like egotistical, but in a way, it kind of is when you get down to the nitty gritty with it. Like being a successful operator, engineer with trading and your systems, like that takes mastery on a lot of levels to like sustain that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really does. And then,
That's why it's so hard. That's why hardly anyone can make it in this industry. And we're not saying here we're perfect by any means. I mean, you've seen it all with us.
oh my gosh, yeah. Just never make it. You're always making it. I mean, I think that's what's, you got to manage your expectations in a positive way because
Hmm.
I could let myself down so many times because I'm never where I want to be with trading. Never, 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 never. And so get disappointed in myself all the time. But you have to manage your expectations in a positive way and know that you're never going to make it. It's like a day by day making it, trade by trade making it,
Yeah,
trade making it.
exactly. 100%. 100%.
Because ultimately, yeah, it's going to be a random distribution between the wins and the losses, and you just don't know what that's going to look like and be day by day, trade by trade. So it's,
Yeah, that's why we talk, sizing is really everything. Like you said the other day, it does not, nothing else matters if you don't get sizing right. Like,
yes, and that's the hardest part, dude. It really is right now for me.
yeah, because that's the whole trap though. Like that's the bigger picture problem with prop firms. Like you're not forced to, but you're incentivized to oversize on evals. And then it's like, can you switch that? Can you switch that mentality? Like when it's time to be funded and be tight, that's the
Mhm.
million-dollar question. Like,
Yeah, it's the most difficult part in my opinion is the sizing because it's knowing when to size up, knowing when to size down, take off, how to scale in, scale out.
mhm.
It's challenging.
Yeah, I like the idea of, it's like finding a system and it's like you can be more aggressive on an eval, but you have to have a system. Like you got to have levers you can pull. It can't just be like a vibe it out. Like, it's like, how are you going to trade on eval? How are you going to trade once you're funded? Like, I think realistically, like sizing down like 3x or in a third is probably like a pretty
Yeah.
smart approach. Like, you know, like three times more aggressive on an eval. That's a good like starting point. Like, that's realistically what, generally would be smart, I feel like. And that's what I've been doing myself. And it helps out so much because it's like there's all this eval pressure, the high stakes, this and that. Not really high stakes, but high pressure to get funded, right? But now it's high stakes once you're funded. So that means you need to actually lower the stakes by lowering the risk so it feels better. And that's how you win essentially. Like you got to be able to pull that lever and never say, "Oh, I'm convicted on this trade though. I'm going to size this one because that's when variance hits." And then boom, you're right back to where you started. So that comes back down to mastering your structure and your plan.
There's a
There's
lot
like
to
a
it.
lot of moving pieces. Yeah.
That's what I love about it, though. It's yeah, you have to be the best version of yourself at all times, pretty much. It really is performance kind of sport.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get the let's sit down and have our like our little round table
Yeah,
conversation.
I mean,
Like it,
if we don't do a live stream this weekend, me and you could do that. Maybe just, if no one else wants to join, then we could plan for that this weekend or something like that, whatever works. Do you want to do something like
yeah.
that?
So yeah, Friday, Saturday we're heading out of town.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. We can wait for
Sunday,
like the next weekend or something.
are you good on a Sunday or no?
Probably. Yeah, I'm pretty flexible.
Okay, I'll message you
Yeah.
about Sunday, and we can just record a little sit down sesh, talking trading.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that sounds good, man.
But yeah, you guys, you know what to look at. We cover it all. It's not that we never miss a play. I think I put in a double negative there. We never miss a play. It's just the fact of like patiently waiting for entries or scaling or sizing appropriately. Those are the different.
Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, 100%.
But
100%.
yeah, Mr. Fades, what you got for us?
That's it, guys. Another good day in the books. Let's continue it. Protect yourselves, and we'll be back on it. Stick to the process.
Yeah, yeah, good
All
turnout
right.
today, guys. So make sure you for those on X that are watching, make sure you head over to the YouTube free Discord. A lot of good information in the description of the video, so just check it out. Especially if you want TTP, if you want to learn about it, you get a discount down in there too. Well, we're always willing to help. Always happy to help. Good to have you back in here, Byron. We had the Baron and Byron back in here. It's good to have you
Yeah.
both. And I know Byron was out of town this past weekend, so I hope all that went well. Now Brian, wonder how he's doing. How's Brian, dude? You been
Oh,
keeping up with him, face?
oh my God, dude, Brian. Brian, the future's God. Whoever you are, Brian, thank you for the laughs, man. Thank you for the laughs. Oh my God, it's funny, dude.
That's too funny. Cracks me up.
We got
Yeah,
some future's gods around here. We've been touched.
I know. And oh god, I'll keep my thoughts to myself. My elevator down. Yeah, good alert there, Uzo. Good alert there. But yeah, traders, we'll have a lot of good content coming out for you. Fades and I will do a video, psychology video, likely this weekend. I'll get that going, and
Yeah.
I got some more content. I'm gonna get some more stuff going here for the channel this year. We'll be a little bit more active with it. The live streams I love, but I know there's people who can't make it, and a lot of people watch later on or working and whatnot. So just coming out with more, I guess they call them evergreen content, evergreen because it's just they're always made available. But traders, keep an eye on AMA, on ROLR, Beam. I like XAIR. She's in the 1.7s now, looking still heavy. Outside of that, appreciate you all. We will see y'all tomorrow morning in the war room. See you
Sounds
guys.